Hi everyone, Professor McGee here. I'm very excited to introduce you to our electronic publishing online course. First thing I want to mention is that I often use electronic publishing and digital publishing interchangeably because they really are in effect the same thing. And we're going to be looking at different electronic and digital publishing industries. We're going to be looking at the book publishing industry, ebooks, self-publishing. People are doing that more. We're going to be looking at the magazine industry. Magazine industry is huge online. Many, of course, magazines have both print and digital, or just website versions of their magazines. It might have some of the same content, but usually it has slightly different content, obviously. And then we're not really going to be addressing the news industry so much, but they would be included too as obviously major digital publishers. And then once we explore these sort of the industry as a whole, we're going to look at niche publishing, and that's where we come in. And anybody can publish content on the web, but not everybody knows how to publish really good, branded, professional quality, visually appealing content. And that's what you will be doing. Everybody will be creating and posting to a blog. I will use WordPress. If you already have a blog and it's on a different platform, that's fine. You can certainly reach out, and if you want to work on it, and as long as you're willing to meet the requirements of this course, you can certainly use that as well, even if it's on a different platform. A few students in the past have used Wix, and that's fine. I just can't troubleshoot as much on Wix because I myself have never blogged on Wix. Okay, so each week you're going to have a written introduction, and you should definitely read it. And then you will have, this is our first week, so I really would love everybody to introduce themselves. And then you will have your readings and resources. This looks like a lot, but remember, we don't have a textbook. So it's really important that you show me that you really are viewing and reading everything that I'm posting here. Now, some of these are these are very short readings. So there are a lot of them, but it's very short, okay? So where you're going to show me that you're doing this is in your discussion board assignments. I always ask you to please number your responses, and for each response you should be giving me at least 2 is the bare minimum, 2 to 3 informal references to your sources. So if you're answering the question about technological disruption, give me your thoughts. Definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions, but I also want you to be saying, okay, well, according to Cuddy's article, blah 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 blah, okay, or on the Digital Book World article, or in this article, just very informally. Please do not post links on the bottom or bibliographies. It's already here, so we don't need that. Okay, I just want to know that you're learning and applying what you are reading. Now, your assignments on discussion board, your first posting is always due by Thursday night, midnight. Always. Every week, we don't change this. And then your responses to 2 classmates are due by Sunday midnight, and that gives everybody a chance to post and to read. You do have to respond to at least 2 classmates. Some students do respond to more. That's up to you. But you must have a substantial response. You cannot just have it, oh, I agree. That's a good point. Again, I am looking for you to reference your sources in the way that you engage with your classmates in your answers. So you should be referencing at least 1 source when you're responding to a classmate. Like, you want to be, take on one particular point that you find compelling, but I really want you to add something to the conversation. Okay. And then you need to go back and see what the person wrote, and you need to reply like, hey, I read this and thank you. Now, I also I read and reply to every single discussion board post that you make, as long as you're doing it on time. And I'm also looking for you to come back and say, okay, thanks, got it. Okay, so you have to acknowledge that you read it. Okay, that's a discussion board. That's a discussion. Okay, so if you make sure that you do that, and and any other assignments that we have will always be due on Sunday. So it's discussion board Thursday, responses by Sunday, and any other assignments that we will have will be due on Sunday. And that's just true for every single week. Okay? So I am very excited to be working with you. If you have any questions, a really great way to get a quick answer is to post on this forum. I subscribe, so it comes through my email. I'm on my email all the time. You can certainly feel free to email me. You'll always get a quick response. But this is just a way to ask just sort of a more public question. So if you have a private question or an issue, of course, email me. And please feel free to call me. I don't mind. And actually, I really like being able to have some, voice contact with students. If you're on campus, stop by. Let's make an appointment. I'm around this summer. So love to see you and love to talk to you. Okay, so let's have a great summer term. And that's it. I'll see you on the discussion board. Bye. Help. I didn't turn it off.